Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. Last episode we did a bunch of side quests, we handled some white leg traps, we closed up some Yao Guai caves, we did a bunch of drugs and killed a bunch of Yao Guai, or at least tried to kill one, but there was collateral damage. Seems to be a rainy, dreary day here in Zion National Park, but that's fine.
I have seen many strange plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh. Where they come from, I do not know.
We'll let her remain ignorant about that. Running a bit low on shotgun shells, and I wanna make sure that, actually, are these the same one? No. Want to make sure I have them for one of the later missions.
I'll fight you if I must.
Alright, you handle this guy. Where is she? Want to discover this one location over here, because there is an empty triangle. Oh, there's one over there as well. Anything good over here? There's a scenic overlook.
Daniel says that most people outside the valley do not keep to the Father's ways. Perhaps when you leave, you will carry his word with you.
Don't count on it. Oh, there's an ant. Go away. Dagger's point.
I know you are eager to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stayed. Think about it. Yes?
There's still some missions I need to do and want to go around and discover the locations. I'm not super eager. The red gate doesn't look any redder than any other gates I've seen. Although this would give me a pretty good vantage of the White Lakes camp there. Alright, I think I've done enough exploring. Grab these Brock flowers, because I can make some stim packs.
I'll fight you if I must.
Isn't this where we detonated those explosives? Sealed in those... No, I think it's a different place. Oh, this is where, one of those, you know, terminal entries was. And my arch enemies were strewn about. Might as well grab this.
I know you are eager to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stayed. Think about it. Yes?
These missions are significantly easier when you already have the location discovered. Oh, there's some Yaguai. I'm just gonna skedaddle. Ow! You jerk. Ow. Ow. Well, that didn't work out for me. Try and plan my route here. I think I should equip the shotguns. Anti-material rifle. Or magnum revolver. Come on, big boy, I have a big iron right here. There he's coming. That does not do shit. There we go, hunting shotgun. Without my Elmer Fudd fantasies. This is outrageously stupid. Alright, I can take down one. But not when Vats does that little damage. Ow. Oh. Look at his dramatic pose. Give me your
At
meat.
least that means I'm still alive.
Alright, let's see if I can buy some shotgun shells off of Joshua here.
Welcome back.
Actually, I need to make sure I'm actually buying shotgun shells. That's 12 gauge. Is that the only shotgun thing I have? Alright, it's 12 gauge.
Welcome back.
12 gauge, I'll just grab all of this. And you can have some of this, have this.
God be with
Make some healing powder. I think I said stim pack earlier. Alright, Daniel.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
I checked on everything in the valley and got you the map of the grand staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
And if you do that, you get the achievement in a foreign land. No going back, whether you decide whether the Sorrows should fight or flee. Your decision will set their destiny irrevocably in motion. You'll be unable to finish any remaining quests in Zion once you make your decision, so choose wisely.
Even our Lord had doubts. Think it over, but listen to your heart. And do it quickly. We don't have much time.
Gonna put barter up to 75 so I get some better deals. Put this up to 75. Might as well get that up to 60. And I'll put the rest in sneak. Alright, so before we do anything there, I want to continue to explore around a bit, because there might be some places that we haven't discovered yet. Like right there. I'm glad I got that extra ammunition. Let me just make sure I'm equipping something else. I'll use a furry glove. Those aren't ripe yet. Alright, I'm gonna... Let's try it. Furry to furry. Come on, big boy. Ow. Nope. Ow. There are dogs coming after me. Think I had a winning strat there, though. Oh, there's one more up there. Here, I'll eat your meat.
This one is mine.
Yeah, I don't think you have this.
I need healing powder.
Yeah, shotguns are definitely allowed for Yao Guai. Those guys are dangerous. Some sentinels. Man, what a view. Can see a whole dang valley over here.
I think our enemy has fled.
Oh, we did the fleeing. Oh, Jesus.
Heal! Even my best herbs won't work if I'm dead. I need help.
There's another Cazador over there. Just stock up on animal products. That way we can
You
sell
leave me
'em.
no choice.
Just fucking sneak up on us like that.
I can't keep up this pace much longer.
This is actually working out very well, Waking Cloud. Yeah, I want to go all the way to Pine Creek Tunnel.
Pass like moonlight on still water.
Yeah. Says danger. Caution, alright,
This is
that's
Pine
better.
Creek, one of the only ways out of Zion Valley. Watch out. Many dangerous beasts lair nearby.
Yeah, no kidding. Think after this DLC I'll spend a bit more time in the Mojave. Make sure to restock on things, cause the next DLC is gonna be Old World Blues. So, hollowed out log here. Ant meat and anti-venom. Pretty good. Let's see. Maybe there's some stuff down here. Let's go to the welcome booth. Anything to pick up though? A suitcase with nothing in it except for a baseball bat. Feels like there should be something down here, but probably not. Let's go to the fishing lodge. Up, a few places to discover over here. I'll just leave that there.
You leave me no choice.
Just some bark scorpions. Oh no, rat scorpion and a mantis. It's another fucking party. I mean, why aren't you guys fighting, huh? Oh. Piss off.
What is mine?
And this is where the ghost bear was, maybe. I don't know. Kind of a dead end, though. Do you like how the glow of the plasma looks compared to the darkness of the rest of the environment? What the? It's just... it is silliness. Oh, and there's some White Lakes guys. Alright, I'm gonna take out a gun. More worried about this asshole than those geckos. Let's try my luck on the submachine gun. Didn't work. Alright, this isn't working out. Getting tired of these guys anyways, go away. Wow, straight to the side of the head and practically no damage. Burial mounds. Oh, am I over encumbered? Yes, I am. Take some of this. Take this.
I ask that you guide this man priest the vessel of your will. Show him the light of your wisdom and the peace of your love.
There's... Oh. It'll be like that? Alright. Yup. Try out the furry arm now. Ow. Two Skies Cave.
When we pass like moonlight on still water.
I think this is a trap here. Yep. Try and be sneaky. Oh, here we go. Alright, some frag mines. Or plasma mines. And some cave fungus. The reason I'm going around to all these different locations is because I want to read the journals that one guy left behind. Yeah, might as well make this. I don't think there's anything in here. At least nothing that'll kill us. Well, try to kill us. Anything with a mind. A mind. If only Boone was here. Some bobby pins. Some rataway. Bobby pin, bobby pin, bobby pin. Powder pistol 4 and primer for a large pistol. Just get a little bit of experience. Nothing in there. Alright. Year 2083. May 5th. The comeback goes on. Add prickly pear to list of survivors with honey mesquite and banana yucca. Odd nodules and mutations, but safe to eat. Harvesting oh so carefully, never take more than a fifth. Mouth waters every time I'm about to eat something that isn't from a can. May 7th. Clouds of those stinging flies near fallen tree I call the napper. Little flashes in the clouds, something dragonfly size that zaps him midair and then scoops him up. Something new. May 19th. Bighorn sheep, a family, ram, ewe, and a little one. Fucking goddamn it. May 20th. The sheep were different. Brawny, ewe had curved horns just like the ram. Seen some tiny lizards, but this is first time seeing animals that big. Fingers crossed, 5-10 years breeding. Fresh meat, hides, horns. I know it's time to go back. Char when winter has passed. Year 2084. June 14th. Just got back, tired, good scrounging along the way. Ended up dragging back a cart of stuff. Right tomorrow. Sleep. June 15th. Departed April 10th. Walked back to SLC. Took 15 days. Would have been 7 to 9 back in the old days, but had to circle pockets of radiation and foraged along the way. Don't know what I was thinking. Imagine I'd find my house, dig through rubble, find something. Your bones hoped I a little. Nuts. Would have buried them. Here in Zion maybe. SLC is mostly craters. Warped steel girders where the high-rise is set. Mounds of bricks. Never found our house. Didn't even find street. What wasn't a crater was scorched clean. Want to believe it was fast. A flash, both of you vaporized. Lies to make me feel better. I'll never know which part of the city got hit first. Northeast, and you both died in a blink. Farther away, and you burned alive screaming. Or the blast of broken glass and bits of brick and wood splintered, shredding you like hamburger. Look at it, coward, and listen. Don't turn away, face it. If you've been brave, lucky man, you would have found a spot and blown your brains out. But not you. You took your time walking back, made a shopping trip of it. Scrounger. The truck was still there on the 77 north of Spanish Fork, the Chrysalis too, but no sign of the old couple's bones. Outside Nephi, I caught a trail. 3 men, tracks heading toward Fountain Green. Thought about following, but didn't. Stupid fantasy of friends. More likely cannibals. June 20th. Took 2 days to build door and electrify it. No soliciting, assholes. Home sweet fucking home. Year 2095. I count 28 of them, 11 adult males, 8 females, 9 children, aged 2 to 10. Some rifles and pistols in bad repair, old world clothes, ratty. September 22nd. Got close enough last night to hear them talk. Spanish, I think, from Mexico. Heard them say paradiso, a bunch. I think that means paradise. Here to stay then. Seems harmless. October 5th. The one I call Maria is pregnant. I think the father is Jose, but she spends a lot of time with Pablo too. October 7th. Pedro ran out to pee in the stream and would have seen me if he looked up to his left. Too close. Need to give them space. November 10th. Jose broke his leg chasing a bighorn. Too far from camp for them to hear. Told myself to leave it, but couldn't. 300 yards from the camp, did my best. Jose screaming imitation until a bunch of them came. Looking, then strung them along for the crest where they could hear the real Jose. Probably useless, compound fracture, broke the skin. November 11th. Infection. So many goddamn words, nearly the same. I think I'd be fluent. But anyways, Jose's leg had got so bad he's gonna die. Nature for you. Of course they're giving prayer a try. November 12th. Left bottle of antibiotics on a rock outside their camp last night. They thank God. Deus. Of course. As though that asshole saw fit to burn the world but still cared enough to leave some medicine on a rock. November 15th. Jose will always limp, but otherwise he'll be okay. Good deed for the month. Will they make it through the winter? That's probably the first time he interacted with the locals here. Not entirely sure. It's been a while since I read the other terminal entries. Be leaving. Alright, so it's likely an ing. Which there's only 3 of, so of course I'm gonna get it. Is that a National Park Network? Yes. Oh, and this is an alternate route. Alright, makes sense. And that's a genius of Obsidian's game design. If you don't have a high enough science, you can still swim over there, which comes with its own challenge. But it is an option. Now let's see what's over there.
Oh, Father,
Hopefully there's a means to do that.
Children as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
As long as you're praying, can you refer to him as Big Daddy? And at least make it a little bit humorous.
We pass like moonlight on still water.
Alright, there's 2 enemies. Up Yao Guai. be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Yao Guai. I'm not gonna attempt to do the Elmer Fudd laugh. That's a big corner. He's fine. Probably a mother one up there. Yep.
Messy business.
But for whatever reason it was injured. Probably from... Seriously, a mole rat fucking did that to you? The spine. I discovered that building over there. Yeah, it's probably a campground. Nope. Wow. I mean, you see it so often when traveling around. Oh. Say goodbye to your kneecaps, Chucklehead. You wanna maybe help out, Waking Cloud? Ow.
You get
I have this under control.
with dear.
Oh, you're just here to join the party? Come on. Grab your jalapeno pepper. Ow. There, it's a workaround. Nice thing about VATS is it lets you see what enemies are around even if your screen's blurry. Give me an anti-material rifle, boy.
Good kill, please.
And I'll also take this. Came to the wrong house, fool.
I'll fight you if I must.
Rat scorpion.
I have this under control.
Evidently you do. Alright, go for her, go for her, go for her. Ah, you dumb asshole. Fell for the oldest trick in the book. Neat. Also neat.
This one is mine.
Hopefully this puts me on the right path to getting up there. Because it's getting kind of stupid how long it's taken for me to discover that place. Hey, there we go. The airy.
I have seen many strange plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh. Where they come from, I do not know.
So, park ranger hat. Some potato crisps that we'll grab. Still very curious about that bomber, if it's possible to get up there.
Even my best effort.
I'm over here again because there's supposed to be a holotape. Oh, here we go. Mentats, survivalist rifle. And there's a holotape. And here's poor survivor himself. I make like Obi-Wan and get to higher ground. Oh, look at the little gecko there. Alright. Let's see which ones are... Here we go. May 5th, the comeback goes on. Add prickly pear to... Oh wait, we've already read that. I've been leaving notes for them and gifts. They liked the books, started with stories but moved on to weapons manuals, medical books, practical stuff. In the notes, well, it's embarrassing. Almost like those cards people used to give each other, everything sweet and loving. I tell them to read and to learn and to make the most of their new home. I tell them that I'm giving them Zion as a gift to make up for all the sorrows of their lives. So far and all the sorrows man has visited on man. So far and all the sorrows man has visited on man. I tell them to be kind to each other and modest. I tell them never to hurt each other, but that if somebody else comes along and tries to hurt them, to strike back with righteous anger. Stuff like that. I sign every note the Father because, well, just because. January 18th. Have I mentioned that I'm dying? Mind still sharp, lungs are the problem. Might be cancer. Cough's been getting worse for months. Finally there's blood in it. Getting harder to visit my little friends beneath so short. But I've given away most of what I've owned. They'll find the rest in the caves when they get a little older. I don't want them to find me, though. The father is a broke-down old man. Disappointment. It's time. I don't want another birthday. January 23rd. It's cold enough that I won't last long on the high mound up next to Red Gate. I think I've got enough breath left in me to make it. I'll just lie down and stare at the sky. Feels right. I hope they'll do well. I hope no harm comes to them, from within or without. Did my best to prepare them with the last few notes. Said something kind about each one of them. What makes each one special. I told them the Father was pleased by their kind natures and that it would be up to them to handle things on their own from now on. That I'd be silent but still watching, and still caring. Lying, then, oh yes. Lied to you, Care, and Alex, and Sylvie. Told you I'd be with you forever. But I wouldn't go back to the unsay it once if I could. But I wouldn't go back to and unsay it once if I could. That was the point of it all. Fuck, I'm so bad at this. What was the point of it all? So many failures. But I never forget your face. Or little nuts, or sorry, Sylvie's. They used to say that happened after a while, but never died for me. And there we go. Hopefully we can fast travel somewhere less, bear infested. Yep. And we'll need to make our decision.
Have met my family. You would like them, I think.
Need to know if we should back Joshua's plan or Daniel's. I guess I've seen and read enough to be able to make that decision. Thing is, if we back Daniel's plan, where will they go and would they be able to survive there? Zion National Park is a unique area because it's so relatively unaffected by the bombs. Their water is safe to drink all over. There's no pockets of irradiated hellholes in the area. There's still plenty of supplies to scavenge, and the food is bountiful and plentiful. Eventually they'll run out of bullets, sure, and the Yaoguai would do a number on them, no doubt. But they seem to be capable warriors in of themselves, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. However, with the white legs roaming around, they will lose numbers over time. Although they will be able to pick up ammunition off the dead bodies. The question is though, alright, so Joshua and Daniel came here to teach these people religion. Aren't there much better things they should be taught first? Like, if you teach these people, a scientific method, they'll be able to figure out how to learn and discover things on their own. and not need a teacher holding their hands along their way. I mean, Joshua and Daniels can't live forever.
You would like them, I think. We pack
A lot of stuff here.
like moonlight on still water.
So they do need to learn. There he is. However, if they do leave, there might be a place for them to start anew, even if it's a bit harsher. They'd be free from the white legs, and there'd probably be less Yalgwai around, which would be a welcomed change of pace. Still, who's going to defend any wayward traveler when the time comes for them to head over here? After all, with New Vegas and all, civilization is eventually going to rebuild itself proper. Ammunition manufacturing will return, gun manufacturing will be revived, and people will be able to have a new constant stream of ways to fend off the wildlife, if not make some of the wildlife extinct. I mean, who's gonna miss the rat scorpions and Cazadors? I certainly won't. So when those people do come over, would they rather see some flourishing community that's able to barter and trade and discuss things with, or a bunch of savages who don't even know how to cook, to clean, to survive without constantly stealing from other people?
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like to start evacuating the Sorrows. I'm going to need your help, so say your piece.
I think Joshua's right. We should fight the White Legs.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
And you have the right to pull them off their land?
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
Mercy's a thing for stability.
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
Alright, let's do it.
God be with you.
Joshua Graham has given you the Way of the Canaanite perk. While Joshua Graham is in your party, any .45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice as likely to secure critical hits. And I need to organize, because apparently this guy was so happy to give me some weapons that he didn't realize I have too many already. Oh, since he wants me to use a .45, you might as well oblige. Alright, Joshua, let's teach these White Legs about Mormonism. Hello, my name is Elder Price, and I would like to share with you the most amazing book. Hello, my name is Elder Green. It's about America a long, long time ago. It has so many awesome parts. You simply won't believe how much this book can change your life. Hello, my name is Elder Grant. I would like to share with you this book of Jesus Christ. And these assholes had to ruin it. Come on guys, I was making an absolutely awesome Broadway reference. Only for you guys to come here and start punching me. Don't you want your own planet? Come on! It'll be great. There's like entire world for you. There's no black people on it. It's a Mormon paradise, dude. You get magic underwear, which you probably desperately need. But more for sanitation purposes, you fucking savage. Get out of here. Didn't even tell him about Kolob, Joshua. Didn't even tell him about Jesus' own planet. But what I was going to say is that, mercy is for stability. When you have a civilization that's able to accommodate the needs of its people, then people will be more willing to show mercy. On the other hand, if everyone is just fighting and scrounging for the base necessities, then there's going to be very little time for mercy outside of your tight-knit clan, your family. That's why technological progress is ultimately a good thing. It allows people, I think it's George Orwell who said, the thing about technology, or let me try to remember, man is only as good as his technological prowess allows him to be. That's a quote. Which is kinda true. Oh. Wait for him to get closer. I think eventually the civilized world of the Mojave will find its way into Zion National Park, and perhaps they too will have set their footing well enough that they could focus on innovation as opposed to just survival. Hey Joshua. I don't particularly like this gun, Joshua. I'm gonna even use a riot shotgun since that's more for people than for animals. Shouldn't we have more people for this? Whatever. Need to go. Here's your opportunity, Joshua. Won't be stopping along the way. Oh, I see him. Anyone else over there? No? Actually, kinda needed those. Up there's another. Oh, there you are.
Die where you prepare.
Oh, it looks like there's an undiscovered location over here. And another one. I don't think I need another shish kebab. We'll grab this purified water though. Yep, looks like we have to go in there. Oh, you're just hanging out there? Looks like you did a number in this place. Do you have a tomahawk? I'll grab one.
When no forgot this.
No place to stock up.
Nash me with beer.
Come on now, guys, let me have a few shots. Should be getting close to the fight. Hmm? What happened, dude? Alright. He's gonna go do his own thing, I guess. Drop that. Lost your gun fair and square. If only Boone was here, he would be a great help. Joshua Graham just needs to learn to relax, you know? Take in the scenery. Enjoy the vast beauty of nature. Can't rush through life, you know? Gotta relax. Oh crap.
Your day are dead. They are you. They are you.
Did a little bit better that time. Oh, isn't that just silly? Alright, I'm just retarded. I'm just retarded. Although now there's no sound. it's morning now. Which is good. I don't think they've even seen any red roaches over here in this DLC. Which is good because I want the sun shining on that guy's last moments. That guy up there. There's two of them. Wait, are they ours? I'm gonna save. They're ours. Not accepting it. Here, I can throw stuff too, boy.
You can know Ninkupami.
Yep. Let's make another save, because this is a big one.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachane conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He kill all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Alright, so... Again, try to talk Joshua out of it. Let's see what happens here.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
Joshua, you've already won. Look around you. There's no need to kill him.
He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect. And so he's chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
If what you believe is true, he'll pay for it later. The Sorrows don't need to see you do this.
I want to take from them what they took from me, from my family. In this life, I want them to suffer. I want all of them to die in fear and pain. I want to have my revenge. Against him. Against Caesar. I want to call it my own. To make my anger God's anger. To justify the things I've done. Sometimes I tell myself that these wildfires never stop burning. But I'm the one who starts them. Not God. Not them. I can always see it in my mind. The warmth and the heat. It will always be a part of me. But not today. Go. Get out of here. Go back. Back to the Great Salt Lake. That's it. It's finished. Thank you for staying with me. I couldn't have done this on my own. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon. And there is much to do.
And if you complete this DLC, you get the achievement, O Daughter of Babylon. I think I'll do this one.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Demoralized by the Dead Horse and Sorrow's attack the courier and Joshua Graham led against them, the Whitelegs retreated to Great Salt Lake. Their days were numbered. Word soon reached the 80s tribe that the Whiteleg's spirit was broken, their war chief a dim shadow of his former self. By year's end, the 80s would overrun the Whitelegs camps, scattering the tribe to the winds and claiming the Great Salt Lake for its own.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the Dead Horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Seeing the courier convince Joshua Graham to spare Salt upon wounds, the Sorrows learned that retribution could be tempered by mercy. Though he despaired at the Sorrows' loss of innocence, Daniel took some small consolation in the courier's lesson, and prayed it would take root.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the New Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
The threat of the Whitelegs ended. Joshua Graham helped the Sorrows and Dead Horses tend to their fallen comrades and secure Zion. The courier's words had stayed Joshua's wrath in his darkest hour, and in sparing Salt upon wounds, he was changed. While he continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, he sometimes showed quarter to those who crossed his family. Eventually, this new spirit would diminish the myth of the burned man in distant lands. A small price for the peace it brought to Joshua Graham.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
And you get some loot for this. And yeah, I think I'm pretty alright with that ending. Was able to convince Joshua Graham that peace is away after everything is said and done, even though he did kind of slaughter all the underlings and mooks. And this place should be a bit more peaceful, despite the Yaogwai, despite the Cazadors and rat scorpions and mantis and mole rats and all the animals around. We won't have to put up with any of those white leg assholes, hopefully. So let's grab our shit. Light shining in darkness, 45 auto, 6 out of 311 ones. A headdress by Followers Chalk. Daniel's hat. Daniel's outfit. Joshua Graham's armor. Salt Upon Wounds helmet. Salt Upon Wounds power fist. And some books. Alright. Might visit back here again at some point, see if there's any locations to discover and some loot to grab. But until then, I think we should head back to the Mojave. And we can indeed go back if we want. It's not like Dead Money where once you're out, no going back in. Here we are, home again. So I'm gonna put all my stuff in some lockers and whatnot at the Lucky 38. Do a little bit of organizing. But until the next episode comes, that was Honest Hearts. An alright DLC. Hope you enjoyed the video, that I gave you something to think about and otherwise entertained you. Take care.